Guys, and welcome back. I am showing you the denim material I was talking about for the kitchen. Not the kitchen, the living room. So let me tell you, I had my daughter donate me a pair of her jeans that she no longer wanted. And they were just a little too light and a little too worn out for the living room. So I've painted them a watered down blue of the same blue, I guess, we're using in the kitchen. So I'm painting that, and I ran out and I mixed up some more. I'm not going to do a whole lot of this because it's one color and it's not hard to figure out. I want to paint it anyhow, let it dry and see if I want to add another color or do I want to leave it as is. So that's what I'm doing, is just going along, and literally, and all I did was water down the paint enough to paint the fabric. And it is seeping through to the other side, so the other side probably won't take as much paint and water. But anyhow, that's what I'm doing. This is going to go into the living room. And I have some other stuff to show you on the living room. And this will catch up to each other again. See, there's still some kind of light spots, but not really. This, I'm happy with the color. It is like a brand new, it may be a little lighter than a brand new pair of blue jeans. But I think this will work. I don't want it too stiff. If, for the pillows or wall hangings or anything like that, soft furnishings won't be too bad. But see, it's kind of, I'm going to have to mix more. I don't think I'll mix any more tonight, but at least we have this going for us. And so when I start to make the rugs on the floor in that living room, then we'll know that we're using the ink blue multi-surface paint. So not bad. I like that color. And while I was waiting for the previous video to load, I let my mind wander, as it often does, and I realized I had a few things that's already made that I could kind of upgrade. And one of those is this little bench seat. So I'm going to go back in. I'm going to look for I'm going to check out the deep burgundy and a little red mix. I'm going to repaint this. And it'll be more red, probably a wine, dark red, with that denim seat cushion and a chair cushion, fabric cushion over here. I'm okay if the heart doesn't show. I may try to cut it so it goes around that heart. We'll see. I'm not going to go into great detail. But even if it just has the seat cushion and the back cushion and the rest of it's painted red, it will still look really cute. So I'm going to do that. I may or may not add some arms yet. I don't know. May or may not. But I got that. And then, guys, I did cut the circle out for the table. Remember I was telling you the extra circle? I used one of my practice junk journal practice. I was practicing the stamps in watercolor and acrylic paint. So I utilized that. Okay, so I'm going to turn this upside down. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to glue the planks to this. But there's always a but. You see that dark line that I cut? I'm going to cut that. And I'm going to add some hinges, probably either on the outs, maybe one on the outside, one in the middle, and one on the end. And I'm literally going to cut that. I'm going to cut that so it folds down. And that will be the front of the table. And I'm honestly thinking about doing this side as well. So you could either leave it in a down position Or you could put it back up, fold it back, and you have the chair. So it's going to definitely be a utility table that is space saving, and that's the reason I'm thinking. I know for sure I'm going to cut the front so it folds down. And I haven't decided, see if I cut it and this piece folds down, then of course the front of it's going to be square. But if I cut both sides, then both sides will drop down. And if I decide that I want to use it as, I want to cut both sides, if I want to cut this side and it drops down, then even with the, if I don't put any, if I just put one small hinge right there, it could still be utilized as a seat. You would just have a cushion that you would fold up. So that's going to be an interesting table, I think. But that's what I'm doing, and that's where I'm at. So, guys, I'm going to let my paint job dry. And I had actually thought about using these for the tabletop, but they're just too dark. I don't want anything in there that's dark, so I'm going to go ahead and cut the pieces. And so when we meet again on Sunday, this will be ready, table will be ready, hinges will be ready, and we'll make that decision if we want to chop both sides, have both sides drop. And we really could, because like I said, yeah, we could do that. I just didn't want to put hinges where we sit, you know, where your back would be. But like I said, if I made a cushion that folds up and down, it goes up and down with the table. Like when the table goes down, the cushion goes down. When the table goes up, the cushion goes up. And it would be over the top of those hinges. I don't know. We'll work on that. But that's where I'm at. I had this originally to put in the living room of the Arthur, but it's too, to me, and you can correct me if I'm wrong, but it's too, to me, it's too oriental. I don't know. It would look good with some sort of Asian, like Chinese or Japanese writing on the top and a really nice vase on it. I don't know. This is not country to me, but anyhow, we are getting to where we need to be. Oh, and on the Lazy Susan, I'm going to work on that some more. And this was the pots and pans, and I did want to show you the color on these. Uh-oh, I lost my dish rack. I know it's here somewhere. Oh, here we go. The color on those, they'd work, but it's just not a good blue mix. So I may go back in and go ahead and make these stainless steel or maybe even white so that it matches this set better. See, it's just not a good mix. So there's not enough. If this is hanging on here, maybe white side out, but it's not enough, to me, not enough of a contrast, because I'd rather have it speckled side out. And it's okay, I guess. Yeah, you know, actually it's okay. It is. The more I look at it, yeah, it's okay. So anyhow, but the pots and pans are going to be like this. And so somewhere I have the rest of it. And these lids will be, they will be on a dish rack that sits on top of here. So it'll be, the lids will go up on top, or yeah, they'll go on top because there's not enough room on the bottom. But they'll go in a little rack up here. There's not that many. Not that many. There's 1, 2, 3, 4 lids. So that'll work. And that's what I'm going to do here. Is make a matching dish rack. Okay, guys. Thank you for entertaining, not entertaining, but watching my videos and letting me entertain you. Please keep liking and subscribing, and we'll see you guys on Sunday. Have a good night.